Have you ever asked yourself why you keep falling for the wrong people? The ones who aren't ready, the ones who push you away, the ones who make your heart race but leave you empty? It's frustrating, right? You wonder if there's something wrong with you, or maybe it's just bad luck. But the truth is, your attraction to the wrong people isn't random. It's a pattern. A pattern your mind learned long before you even realized it. And the more you understand why it happens, the more you can break free from it. 1. Unhealed emotional wounds shape your attractions. One of the biggest reasons people find themselves drawn to the wrong partners is unresolved emotional wounds from the past. Think about it. If you grew up in an environment where love felt conditional, inconsistent, or even absent, your subconscious mind develops a template for what relationships feel like. For example, if a parent was distant or unpredictable, your brain might unconsciously equate love with instability. This means you could find yourself attracted to someone who's emotionally unavailable, inconsistent, or even manipulative. Because it feels familiar. Our brains are wired to seek patterns, even painful ones, because familiarity feels safer than the unknown. You might even rationalize these relationships, telling yourself, maybe I can fix them, or they just need time. Deep down, though, your mind is repeating a script it already knows, one that often leads to heartbreak. 2. Low self-worth and the search for validation. Another key reason you're drawn to the wrong people is self-perception. How you feel about yourself directly influences the type of people you attract. If you struggle with low self-worth, you might unconsciously seek partners who reinforce that feeling. For instance, someone who doubts their own value might be drawn to someone who treats them poorly, because it fits the story they've been telling themselves. You may settle for a relationship that gives temporary validation, like a compliment, a fleeting moment of attention, or the thrill of being chosen, without providing real, lasting love. These dynamics often create a cycle. You chase approval, experience brief highs, and then crash when the person inevitably disappoints you. The challenge is, many people don't even realize they're seeking validation through others. They assume attraction is purely about chemistry or timing, when in reality, it's about filling gaps inside themselves that haven't yet been healed. Until you address self-worth, your attraction patterns are likely to repeat themselves. 3. The thrill of the chase and the allure of the unavailable. Finally, there's the psychological pull toward people who are hard to get. It's human nature to be drawn to challenge, excitement, and novelty. But this often becomes a trap. When someone is unavailable, distant, or emotionally guarded, your mind interprets that distance as a sign of value or desirability. This thrill of the chase can create a false sense of intimacy and excitement. You might mistake stress, uncertainty, or the need to work for attention as passion or connection. Over time, this pattern reinforces itself. You feel alive with people who aren't truly good for you, and you overlook those who could offer consistent, healthy love. It's not that you enjoy suffering, it's that your brain is wired to respond to intensity. But the more you recognize this tendency, the more you can consciously redirect your energy toward relationships that are nurturing, not draining. Real connection doesn't always feel like a roller coaster. Sometimes, it feels like calm, trust, and safety, and those are the relationships that truly last. So, why are you attracted to the wrong people? Because of old wounds, self-worth issues, and the subconscious thrill of the unavailable. But here's the empowering truth. Awareness is the first step toward change. Once you understand your patterns, you can make conscious choices instead of repeating old mistakes. Start by noticing the red flags and your triggers. Ask yourself why a certain type of person draws you in, and reflect on the unmet needs or beliefs behind that attraction. Heal your emotional wounds, build your self-worth, and pay attention to what healthy love really looks like. When you do this, you'll stop chasing people who can't meet you where you are and start attracting the ones who can. Your heart deserves consistency, respect, and love that lasts, not just fleeting excitement. Break the pattern, and you'll finally find the relationships you were meant to have all along.